I bought the dumb phone thinking it would actually solve all my problems with distractions, social media and dopamine overload. But here is the truth, it did not fix me and you probably don't need dumb phone either. As everyone else, I thought the solution was to just get rid of the screen, get rid of the apps. And don't get me wrong, it worked. I felt clean, less anxious, more present, right? It's just something did not feel right. The thing is, technology is probably not going anywhere soon. That means being able to master how we operate, use this device day-to-day basis could probably be more beneficial than just trying to escape or search for other ways how to avoid them. Trying to not use them completely would probably not solve the underlying issue, addiction itself. Instead of just running away from my device, I'm going to show you a couple tips and tricks you can adapt. Because let's be real, the addiction is real, the stimulation, it's here, it's present. It's something we have to adapt, learn how to live with. Because it's not going away, it's not going to just solve itself like that. I post stuff on social media and I didn't really have the option to just completely ditch them. I would probably just stick with the dumb phone, because you can solve everything through a call. You can't take pictures, but if you are not someone who takes pictures all the time, so that's where, let's just say, combination of both of these devices could work. It would be a little inconvenient having to set up 2 SIM cards, but potentially you could get the benefits from just having the ability to leave the house with just this little thing that you can slip into your pocket and it doesn't take up any space, right? On the other hand, if you decide to use classical modern phone, here is few techniques I personally implemented and I think you could benefit from. Even if you notice, my phone is yellowish, and that's just a filter to protect my eyes from the blue light. In reality, I don't even notice that it's yellow anymore. It's just a subtle change that can help you improve your life, your eyesight and stuff, right? One of my favorite features is to hide apps on home screen. You can remove all your apps you don't want to have on your phone screen, and then every time you want to access the app, you have to type the name right up here. Let's just say you want to access Instagram. You write Instagram and then it allows you to open the app and you click this little icon right here. And that's how you access Instagram or any other apps you decide to choose. The goal is to not completely block the access to the app, but to make a subtle change, so every time you want to enter, you would have to physically type out, and there is this little inconvenience that could slow you down. You would have this second chance to think about, do I really want to access this app right now? I think there is an app for that called 1sec. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but I just used it for a while, experimented with it, and it seems to work quite okay. The idea was to make it less convenient for you to access the app. There are other things like making your phone grayscale, which makes the whole experience less appealing and you are less likely to end up on other apps, because who would want to watch Instagram Reels on a grayscale? The idea behind this is to block the saturated colors that make you more likely to open stuff, click on things and just... Another thing, the chance of me replying to a message right away when it arrives is low. I blocked majority of the notification. I get barely a couple messages when just specific people try to reach out to me, and this did not happen on accident. I set my phone specifically so I only see what I want to see when I access my phone, right? But even then, what I found could be a problematic is that you get a message you was not expecting right now. You were in the middle of working or important meeting, important stuff, and this message made you feel somehow. This message could have some emotional importance to you. It changed your current mood, your perspective, because you were thinking about other things and suddenly this thing seems more important and you completely got out of the thing you were trying to solve. And this sucks if you work on something creative, because you no longer feel like you want to continue pursue what you were doing. So this was just a couple things that make my days more convenient, more productive. You don't need to throw your phone away. You just need to learn how to control it and use it on a daily basis without this being the main cause of our unhappiness and things we do in day-to-day. So if you want to take your life back, I set up a full PDF with how to set up all those functions we just talked about, and even more how to limit your screen time, and tips and tricks I learned experimenting with this phone and even this phone. It's the first link in description, so feel free to check it out. Subscribe if you are on the same journey, and let me know in the comments what's been the biggest struggle for you. Good luck, and I will see you in the next one.